Greetings and welcome to another exciting episode of Age of Empires Castle Siege Tutorials. I'm Dice Gods, and in this video today what I'm going to demonstrate is the ram rush using Conrad and Richard. This is an attack that I've demonstrated with in earlier ages, I should say, but never at age 10, and I still get pretty impressive results with it, even against like maxed out age 10 castles, and I've had a lot of players ask me if I would do a tutorial video for this one, so that's what I'm gonna do. First thing I'll do is show you the army composition. 8 grenadiers, 16 rams, 6 ladder invaders, 10 musketeers, 4 infantry, and 4 pikemen. I guess they're champs and halberdiers and arquebusiers at this age, but I still use the old terms for some reason. If you are not an age 10 with maxed out army camps, you're going to pretty much use the exact same amount of rams and ladder invaders, and even the infantry and the pikemen. Age 7 and 6, you can make this 3 and 3, but otherwise pretty much 4 and 4 for all ages. And then basically just reduce your musketeers and grenadiers by 1 until you reach your army limit size, and that should work for you. And then of course the heroes are Conrad and Richard. So let's get right to it, shall we? Actually, let's just see if per chance we can revenge anyone real quick. Save us looking for a good castle, huh? You never know, maybe they'll get lucky. Oh well, not looking very promising, is it? Well, the odds were slim, but it was worth a shot. Alright, just have to go find us one. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a good castle pretty quickly. Yeah, 16 crowns is not really even worth looking at. Neither really is 30 crowns. Much better. I usually don't attack castles that are worth less than 100, but I may wind up having to settle here if this takes too long to find a good one. Yeah, come on. At least 70, 80 crowns? Ah. Jeez. You know, supposedly, if you leave after trying for a few and then go back in, finding a battle, supposedly that helps you find higher crown castles. I don't know. I do it. Whether it really works or not, I can't really tell. I'm, not normally one to actually spend a lot of time nexting. I know there are some players who'll next for like 30, 40 minutes, an hour or more, but yeah, that's not me. I normally next for like 3 minutes. But anyway, let's just do this. 70 crowns, whatever. So, as you can see, I have advanced scouting, so I can see where the traps are. That helps a lot. I also use Poison the Well, which is a nice boost to use. And what I like to do is I like to first off take note of where the guardhouse and watch signals are, because you really want to prioritize those. This army composition and hero combo is a castle wrecking army. It's really not ideally suited for dealing with enemy troops, so you want to limit the number of enemy troops that you got to deal with. Looks like what we could probably do. This is a pretty symmetrical castle, so it probably really doesn't matter over much which way we go at it. But we'll set off that trap, and we'll draw out these guardhouse troops. In fact, let's just do this. And then start with our ram deployment. Now, I generally give each ram its own target. Obviously, I'm going to prioritize the guardhouses and watch signals. I generally try to make a point of not getting outflanked if I can help it. And by that I mean that I'll try to take out everything along one side as much as possible, as opposed to like maybe going up the middle or what. Oh, I totally forgot to deploy Conrad. And let's send him on a little ride. Let's do this. It's one of the things about making these videos, and you're trying to talk while doing it, and you don't always do a good job of actually doing what you want. One of the things you want to make sure of is make sure that Richard doesn't go get himself killed, because that's his favorite thing to do. And then just keep targeting towers as much as possible. Jesus, we're not getting in here. Wow, this could have gone better. There we go. What the fuck are you assholes doing? Okay. Seriously? Well, we're not going to get 100% here. How unfortunate. In fact, what we're going to have to do is take those guys on a little walkabout, and hopefully maybe our spearmen can get in here and get a couple of more buildings. Looks like that's about the best we can do with this one here. Okay. You know what? Let's take him on a walk over here and maybe we can beat up on that building some. You never know. So anyway, I mean, I guess 76%. That's not bad. If this were a castle that was worth 200 or 300 crowns, then I'd be pretty happy with that. The fact that it's only worth 72, doesn't mean I'm going to get a whole. It means I'm not going to get much for it, but you're not going to get 100% every time you do this attack. But you should pretty much always get 2 stars, so that's one thing that's nice about it. So there it is. I didn't even get a bonus chest. Oh well. Anyway, so there it is. You see that you can get 2 stars, pretty readily with that attack, as long as you make use of that army composition. Do your scouting. Make sure that you know where the traps are. If you're not using advanced scouting, then use like an infantry to try and run along the wall. You'll see that in almost all my videos. I do that, where I'll run an infantry to try and set those fire traps off. Look out for castles where they have the fire traps inside somewhere, probably hidden with or camouflaged with honor items and whatnot. That can be deadly to this particular army composition, because you have all those foot troops, and like one fire trap could take them all out if perchance they all were to go in there. So keep an eye out for that. And other than that, I hope this works out for you and helps you out in your battles. And until next time, this is Dice Gods signing out.